This is how you can build your squad and make some extra coins. Last thing I want to show you is this. If you look at what I was buying yesterday, instead of buying the 90s and the 87s individually, no, make your 90s. Watch this. I was buying these cards. Look at how cheap I was getting these Henry Ruggs. 21,000, 21,000. And then I would buy these two. So I was making my 90s. Babe,
I know. Hi, everybody.
Hey, what's good, everyone? Welcome to another video. Today, what we want to talk about is how can you take advantage of the Blitz promo. So I want to give you some things that I've been doing and some tips to help you make coins along the way. So historically, the Blitz promo has been a spenders type of a promo, but there are some things that you can do if you're a grinder or a no money spent person. So the first tip that I want to give you in order to get ahead in Blitz, in order to take advantage of this promo, first thing that you need to do is you need to go to the missions tab and you need to go down here where it says Blitz limited time offers. So number one, you need to stay ahead of the curve. You need to understand what's coming out and when. This will set you up for tip number two. So if you come down here, you'll see that if you click on the day, it tells you what there is to do. So there's house rule events. You can get quite a few bolts there. It tells you the 12-hour store offers. Now, this is important information to know because what we want to do is we want to take advantage of everyone that's opening these bundles in order to try to get bolts and Blitz tickets. So we know a Team of the Week bundle came out earlier. They had Jason Verrett, Brandon Ayuk, and the Legend bundle came out today. So earlier today, when the Legend bundles went live, I was there sniping 92s and then flipping them. So I was simply buying, like I think I bought like a Lynn Swan for close to 150K. I later on sold them for 200K, right? I was buying others. I think I bought an Edrin James for like 100K. Then I was able to sell them for like 130K. Not huge profits, but when you're making 20, 30, 40, 50K, that begins to add up. So you want to look at here and you want to stay ahead of the curve. For example, we see here that at 12 a.m., right, tonight they're going to have a most feared fantasy pack. So they're going to have that with some all pro packs. So you know that these bundles are coming out. You want to try and go and basically snipe and take advantage of whatever they're selling. So yesterday they were selling a Team of the Week cards cheap. We were buying them. So tip number one, you want to make sure that you stay up to date with what's going on and when these players are coming out. So tip number two would be, once you know what's coming out, you want to invest in snipe players, okay? So let me show you what we were doing. Well, we're getting kicked out. All right, we're back. So you want to snipe and invest in players. Let me show you what we've been doing. So if you go down here into our binder, I'll show you what we are investing in. So for example, you want to invest in cards that you have a feeling will either go up in price, but you want to get them at a good price, right? So that your risk is very minimal. For us, we've been investing in some of these limiteds. For example, you see that we have I think I have 3 Andrew Norwells. I bought them for $274 and $275. If you do the tax, the 10% tax off of that, it's under 250K. Now, at worst, these cards quick sell for 250,000 coins. So after they're out of packs, in a week from now or on Tuesday, we can potentially sell this card for a profit. And if we don't, we really don't lose that much. That means, let's say he doesn't go up in price at all. That means I got to rent the card for 25,000K. But cards like this generally go up to about 330, 350 minimum. If you have a good player like a Shaquille Griffin, right? I pulled a Shaquille Griffin for out of a get a gold player pack, but then I bought a Shaquille Griffin for what, 550K coins. Right now that card is selling for 900K. One sold earlier for close to 1 million coins. I plan to sell him because he's not that much better than DRC or DR Sanders. So you can invest in cards like that, buy them cheap, hold them, wait for the Blitz promo to end or wait till next week, and then you can sell these cards. Another card that I was investing in, for example, is Marquise Brown. Look at the price on these cards. These cards are 90,000, 95,000, 100K. We bought one for 79,600. You seen what happened with Deshaun Watson. That card was going for about 100,000, 110,000. Once he met his objectives, he passed for 275 yards and got 3 touchdowns. His card skyrocketed to 280, 250K coins. So anyone that invested in that card easily made over 100K per card. So that's what we're doing. You also see all these cards here, right? We were sniping some of these at a very low cost, right? Which leads me to number 3. So number 1, make sure you stay ahead of the curve by going to the mission tabs and knowing what bundles come out. Second, you want to snipe and you want to invest in players. But thirdly, what you can do, you can snipe players to complete sets and either gain training or build sets where you can sell the masters for a profit, and then you're left with nats that you can quick sell for training. Let me give you an example. Here you see that we bought a lot of scary fast players, because what we were doing yesterday and what we plan to do again tonight, because the most feared bundle comes out at 12 a.m., is we were buying a lot of these cards cheap, and we were completing the Derek Thomas set. So Derek Thomas, at the time, was selling for about 240K, his 92, and then his power-up was selling for 38K. So he was selling for a total about 275K. I had built that card for about 240,000. So after selling everything, I was gaining about 10K in profit, but the 2 nats that I got, I would quick sell. So every time I would complete the Derek Thomas set, I was getting 5,000 training. So yesterday I made roughly about 25,000 training total, basically free. And I was quick selling those cards and then buying the autumn pack, because my goal is to either make the night training lane set for nothing or for at low cost. So I'll show you what that looks like. If you come further down, you see all these cards that we bought. Now watch this. When you go to our auctions, right, we were building these sets and then we were selling them. And we were basically breaking even or making a little bit. As you can see, I have these Derek Thomases that we sold. We also did like a Aaron Donald. So go check the scary fast sets. But when you do these sets, be careful. Don't just buy the 90s, create the 90s. So, for example, I'm going to go into this set now. We'll look at Derek Thomas, okay? If you look at what Raheem Mostert is selling for, yesterday Raheem Mostert was selling for about 120K. Well, look, right now, 136K. Watch this. 136K, and then when we look at Jair Alexander, he is what? Going for 99,000. You can make Raheem Mostert for under 100K potentially, but you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to watch the market. The way that you do that is you make him by going to this set here, the 90. So if you click here, you're going to buy both of 287s and 285s. Look, 27,000, 28,000. You're a little under 60K right there. And then what I did yesterday, I was able to buy some of these cards. Well, right now they're expensive because they're really not popping out of packs. But tonight, people are going to be selling these cards for super cheap. So we pulled some of these and we bought them for 20,000. So we were creating our masters for under 90K. And then we were completing the set, selling and using for training. So you want to take advantage of the sets that are coming out. And then lastly, what you want to do is number 4, make sure that when you get bolts, if you're purchasing packs, you want to try to use your bolts to purchase packs that are going to give you potential on pulling some sort of big player, right? So we used our bolts for the All-Pro fantasy packs. If they come out with like the 50, if they allow you to use your bolts for the 50 pack, I suggest using it there or on a player that you like, right? There's some good players that you can really capitalize on right now. Let me show you 2 of them. For example, we were able to get Ayuk, right? Brandon Ayuk, and he looks like a budget beast. Let me show you what this card looks like. Let me see, where is he? He is a 92 on our team, and he has 96 speed. The card looks like a beast. Here it is. So 92 Ayuk, right? Ayuk has 96 speed, 94 jumping, 91 catching, 91 short route running, but we put route tech on him. Great card. So I used my Boltz to get him, and I got 13 tickets. Now, here's a little tip. Many of you may know, you may not know. You can already get the player. So if the player has a power-up, you can get that player already and add him to your team. So if you look here, Dante Jackson comes out tomorrow on day 3. We already added him to our squad. And the way that we did that, we simply added a power-up pass. So here he is, 97 speed, 91 agility, 91 jumping, 93 play rec, 93 man, 88 zone. Zone coverage isn't that great. I play more zone than I play man. But you can add cards like this that can help you. So for example, what we're going to do, I'm selling Shaquem Griffin. He's going for about 900K. He doesn't play much better than DRC or Sanders. So that leads me to say this. Know when to spend, know when to sell, and you have to know when to invest. Don't get too attached to cards. The biggest mistake I see MUT players make is that they get attached to a card. They'll see a card like Shaquem Griffin, and they're like, man, he looks cool when he pops up on my screen. Or, man, no one else has him, and they like the fact that he's 96 zone. He's the best zone corner. I get that. I really do. But coin is king, and this card is not worth 1,000,000 coins. I'm going to tell you that right now. I've played a number of games with them, and I've seen DRC, and I've seen Deion Sanders way more plays than him. So again, you got to know when to spend, you got to know when to sell, and you got to know when to invest. So stay ahead of the curve. Make sure that you're investing in sniping players when those bundles come out, and then you want to complete sets and make sure that you're doing your best to use your Boltz to get you other packs that will get you some coins. I hope this is helpful to you. This is what we're doing. We're investing a lot. We currently have close to 1.8, but our binder is full, man, of stuff that we can easily sell, stuff that we bought on the cheap, and we're gonna sell it. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Like and subscribe the video. Follow me. We'll be back on at 12 a.m. to pull some packs. We loaded up some points, and we're gonna try to get ahead. If we get Tyreek, cool. If he's worth it. If not, I'm going to sell him, and I'll rock without him. Thank you for watching the video. Would you please do me a favor? Like and subscribe, and then leave me a comment. Let me know some videos you would like to see. Until next time, this is E2Times. Peace. We're out.